Investigators say it's a case that may pull at your heartstrings. A 6-year-old boy attempts to come to his mother's rescue in a violent domestic assault that investigators say ended with the mother jumping from a moving car. Now the suspect, identified as this man, Theodore Vernon, is on the run, and the U.S. Marshals Service needs your help tracking him down. November 2020, South Baltimore's Westport neighborhood. A mother comes home to a shocking surprise. The father of her children, identified as 32-year-old Theodore Holmes, is inside the house. A violation, investigators say, of a court order.
Mr. Holmes has a stay-away order from the home and the children.
Investigators say things quickly turned violent when the mother demanded Holmes leave the home.
At that time, Holmes got upset, began choking the victim, thus pinning her up against the wall, picking her up by her throat and choking her.
Until investigators say Holmes' 6-year-old son attempts to come to his mother's rescue.
Mr. Holmes, one of Mr. Holmes' children, approximately a 6-year-old, decided to defend his mom and try to stop Mr. Holmes from choking his mother.
Tony Gause is a senior inspector with the U.S. Marshals Service. He says as Holmes turned his attention to the little boy, he assaulted his child.
He assaulted his child, pushed his child to the ground and up against the wall.
His mother makes a break for it, running out of the home and into her car. But Holmes, investigators say, followed.
Fortunately, her car window was still down, and Holmes was able to jump into the vehicle.
The assault continues,
choking her, hitting her.
As the car moves down the road. Then, the move investigators say may have saved her life. The mother gets her hand on the door handle, opens it, and manages to jump out of the car.
Brief struggle, she was able to unlock the door and fall out of the vehicle. And when she fell out of the vehicle, by luck and grace, she was able to roll away from the vehicle and not get sucked up underneath the vehicle and ran over.
Holmes drives off with the mother's car and hasn't been seen by the family for the past year and a half. Do you believe Holmes is still in the Baltimore area?
We still believe he has ties to the Baltimore area, if not PG County, outside of D.C., if not D.C. itself.
Investigators calling Holmes a domestic predator who must be brought to justice.
You're willing to choke someone, beat on them multiple times, but then when your own child tries to intervene to try to get you to remain calm or get focused, you decide to assault your child. For a 6-year-old to come to the rescue of his mother says a lot. He's a brave young man. Now an update on a fugitive featured on Maryland's Most Wanted. Investigators say this man, Deontay Johnson, is now in custody. Johnson is accused of partially paralyzing a man in a daytime shooting in northeast Baltimore. According to the U.S. Marshals Service, a tipster led the department to a home where he'd been staying in Baltimore's Broadway East neighborhood. We're told he was taken into custody after a brief foot pursuit. For somebody of this type of magnitude to be off the streets is a great help to the city of Baltimore. And again, we can't thank the citizens enough for the information that we receive on this case and all other cases after seeing this broadcast. That's another fugitive off the board. If you have any information into the whereabouts of Holmes, you're asked to contact the U.S. Marshals Service. The tip line number right here, 1-877-WANTED-2. Or you can contact Gause directly. His number right here, 202-427-0183. Remember, you can always remain anonymous and you could earn a reward. I'm Alexa Ashwell, and this is Maryland's Most Wanted.